See, this was my point with like WWE. It's like the competition is so dead. It's like I can't give you maybe two names who are top two right now, and then like the others are just so far behind. It's ridiculous. But if you would have gone like even last year, dude, the top 5, top 10, or the year before that, top 5, it was always like close, dude. Everybody was competing, and it was nice. But now it's just.
Do you guys remember when Walsh was on the Indies?
But even Walsh doesn't really give a fuck now. Like, he doesn't care. You can ask anybody, like Sean or Ken, dude. They train for like a week and they can beat anybody. Like, a lot of these people suck now, dude. Like, they suck. Like, I could go to any Fed right now and probably compete, if not win the world title, if I really, really wanted to. And I'm not even like trying to be mean. Like, some of them are good, some of them are improving, but a lot of them, like, will honestly just dick suck. And I'm sorry for, like, you know, cursing, but honestly they like to suck dick. Like, they're a bunch of dick suckers in like new gen wise, because think about it like this: if let's say we were in a similar situation like this but it wasn't as bad, I'll take you back to 2017, around just 2017, when RCW was starting to really come up, right? There wasn't really like a major Fed at the time. I mean, maybe ORW, CCW, like Feds like that, but it wasn't really anything like standing out. And then all of a sudden RCW came and just blew it out of the water. It was just so weird because kids took a bunch of people who trained every fucking day, who worked their ass off, people who weren't known, and how do I put this? People who just like nobody gave a fuck about. And so they went to RCW, and then kids put them in a position, and then all of a sudden all of them are blowing up. They want to train every day, they're getting better every day, and it's just not like that anymore. Like, nobody really cares enough to do it. I'm not saying that's necessarily like a bad thing. I mean, like, it's not even like these people are necessarily going out and doing real life things, dude. They're late. A lot of people are lazy nowadays. Like, they just don't care. And I mean, I guess, you know, if you don't want to care about Roblox and you don't really give a fuck where you stand, then, you know, nothing wrong with that. But there's a lot of people who do, who just don't put the time in, and it's so weird to watch. Like last year, who were the top guys, right? Isaac, even though they retired earlier in the year. Isaac, Jay, Matt, Don, maybe a little bit. I don't know. See, it's just like even last year. I mean, there was Lee, there was Seth, there was Nighty. There was even Zane Ethan for a little bit, EJ, you know, there was Damon, but Matt was really the one who came out of that group, and then like near the end of the year, and then
I think what's happening is that a lot of road wrestlers are just losing passion, and it's growing to other members of the community, and they're just, you know, following them, and they're not caring either. You know, I feel like a good question would be like, how could we like bring the passion back to road wrestling, you know?
I just want to clear this. Like, I troll a lot on Twitter with WWE, although I'm like, I do mean when I say I'm not necessarily like, I don't truly hate like WWE. Like, it's not my Fed. If they want to run it like that, then they can run it like that. But really, we just have to like work together. Like, as much or as like cringy or as think about it, like, I think APRW could have been better than RCW if it were even just like, yeah, I thought it was gonna run till like next year. Like, that's. Even Ken wanted to run it for a couple more years, but he didn't want to run it without Miz, and there's other stuff I'm not going to talk about. But, you know, I would say RCW was better than PRW. And then I'd say PRW was better than BPW, and I'd say BPW was better than WWE, even for as short as it ran.